Well, here we are at Wessenden Head, just about to try for West Nab after failing at the weekend due to poor weather. So we're in the car park at Wessenden Head Road, public car park. So on we go. Let's see if we can crack it. You see, we've had a little bit of hoarfrost, a bit of slush on the road, and this is the start of our trail. Let's see where this takes us to. Not too sure whether this is the fork in the path I'm looking for, but it looks promising. It's quite wide. Well, I can see a couple of extremely faint paths that run up the side of that sunlit hillside. I'm pretty good at map reading, but Ordnance Survey, all trails, Ethelready have been pretty bloody useless. This is big decision time. There's some very poorly signposted, well, no signpost, poor paths up over that hill behind me. Well, I think my instincts were right. They look like to be rocks at the top of West Nab, so this tiny little path that looks a bit like a sheep trail leads straight there by the look of it. Our Finn's enjoying it. He doesn't have the stress I have, but my stress is caused by myself. That was a tough climb up there, and I'm going to sit down in a minute and tell you all about what piss poor planning's about. Okay, so I can't see the screen, so I'm hoping it's pretty central. But I'm going to tell you about poor planning now, and it's going to change for 2025, it's got to. So I'm ever the optimist. Come out this morning with my phone. Of course, I've got Strava turned on, I've got Ordnance Survey turned on, and although it's fully charged and it's a short walk, I didn't bring my wallet with me Tesla keycard in. So if I were delayed, or if it got extremely cold, or misjudged my battery life, not brought the battery pack, I'll end up being locked out of my car. I know, I'm a bit silly, aren't I, boy? That's enough. So, luckily, it looks like I'm heading in the right direction, because the stones you can see behind me are West Nab. And I can't see the road from here. I can see Black Hill. Can't turn the camera around because the sun's directly above Black Hill. So, been lucky so far, gone with my instinct. Another piss poor performance is not having a printout of a paper map. Gloves on, cold weather, it's sometimes a bit hard to get out all your gadgets. The rucksack's going in the bin when I get home. It keeps sliding open and I keep losing my contents. God knows if my drone's still in there. Bloody hell. So I've locked it up with a carabiner for the time being. Anyway, we're going to have a cup of coffee and a couple of dog biscuits for him and see where we land. There's one thing about it being -1 degree, and that is it's not wet. It's ice all over. You've got to be pretty careful of your footing, and to be fair, in some places where the water's frozen, I could have done with my mini crampons. Well, I'm at the first sort of half summit. West Nab is over there, and that's the hole in the fence that me and our Finn are going to go through. So I can see some sort of vague paths leading to that outcrop. I can also see the white trig point, and if you can just see in the distance, there's a windmills and a car. So them windmills are familiar to us, obviously. I'm going to go straight downhill from West Nab by the by the shooting lodge and then walk on the road home. We're just following a very small pathway through a heather terrace. I'm not sure whether you can see or not, but the path is about as wide as a border terrier. But I'm grateful for it, aren't we, Finn? Here we go, that's our Finn. Walk backwards a bit, up towards West Nab. He's acting like a spring lamb. Oh, he's off. Just coming to West Nab, aren't we, boy? He's loved it. And I've probably done almost 2 miles the long way around to get somewhere that's literally 200 yards from a road. So as we go around this corner, I've got sunglasses on, so I've no idea what the camera's showing. We should see the trig point of West Nab. I'm going to touch it and then have a sandwich. Absolutely stunning up here. You can't explain just how nice it is by looking at it from the roadside. You must be able to see, well, what looks like the whole of bloody South and West Yorkshire. But our bones is going to have a piss on the trig point now. Yeah. West Nab. And I don't suppose the video footage will be very good, but that's all I've got. I like it, boy. Just come down from West Nab. When you're on the path looks obvious, but look how close it is to the road. I can see a few puddles in front of us, so we might have to get his feet a bit damp, but and climb over a fence, which I've had to lift him over one fence already because he was like a wuss. So I would recommend this walk. It's been absolutely stunning, even though the moorside is bleak. The views are to die for, and I'd also recommend doing it in the frost. Keeps your feet dry. Walking back on the road towards the car park into the sun. To be fair, I've got a bit of a dab on, and I think our Finn is warm as well. Okay, Wessenden Reservoir and 300 yards to the car park.